Vande Mataram. For anyone who was satisfied with their academic performance this year, don't worry, your parents probably were not. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the last long assembly of this session before we bid it adieu. We will try our best to make it worth your time.
दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई, जो सुख में सुमिरन करे, दुख काहे को होए.
Let us commence this assembly by invoking the blessings of the Lord with the opening shloka followed by the Hindi prayer. Sitting at your places, can everyone please join their hands and close their eyes?
ओम सरस्वती नमस्तोभ्यं वरदे कामरूप्रणीं विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा.
या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतवि देवै सदा वंदिता सा मा पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषायापहा. हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए, शीघ्र सारे सद्गुणों से पूर्ण हमको कीजिए. दीजिए हमको शरण में हम सदाचारी बने, ब्रह्मचारी धर्म रक्षक वीर व्रतधारी बने. असतो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्योर्मामृतंगमया. ओम शांति शांति शांति.
Vande Mataram, everyone. Please join your hands and close your eyes. O Almighty God and most merciful Father, who has taught us to praise Thee as Thou deservest, to give and not to count the cost, to fight and not to heed the wounds, to labor and not to ask for any reward, say that of knowing as we do Thy will. Thanks be to God. Please join your hands, close your eyes, and you can repeat with me till the point you remember. कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेंद्रहारम सदा वसंतम हृदयारविंदे भवम भवानी सहितम नमामि. माया कुंडलिनी क्रिया मधुमती काली कला मालिनी मातंगी विजया जया भगवती देवी शिवा शांभवी शक्ति शंकर बलभाति नैना बागवाहिनी भैरवी ह्रींकारी त्रिपुरा पुरा भगवती माता कुमारीश्वरी.
Today is the day many of us dread. Report card and parent-teacher meeting. I now invite our esteemed principal to encourage and motivate us and help us calm our overwhelming thoughts.
The year has come to an end for all of us. And before I say anything, I would like to pay my gratitude to all the teachers for being instrumental in the growth of the children this year, to all the parents who supported the teachers, and those who had some reservations as well, because they are our learning factors. To the entire media department for being busy 24/7, doing all those videos which you people have seen and appreciated many times. Before I share what I feel about your report cards, I would like to say a formal prayer of gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings you have bestowed on my life. You have provided me with more than I could have ever imagined. You have surrounded me with people who always look out for me. You have given me children, teachers, friends, support staff who have been with me throughout the year to help the school grow and reach the heights to which it has reached. Each one of you has made a significant contribution. Thank you so much for that. Children, today when you get the report cards, there are many ways of looking at the report cards. She's just said that you have a lot of thoughts at this point, and many of you may not be here focused in the assembly because you're thinking about the reactions to your report cards. Please understand, the report card does not speak about marks and grades. That is not what it is about. Don't look at it that way. You have to look at your effort in the report card. You have to look at the process through which you got those grades and marks, and are you happy with that process or not? That report card is not to please your parents. It is not to please your teachers. It is not a document which you have to go around displaying to your neighbors or your friends or your family saying, I am at the top of the class, or this time I am 10th, next time I am going to be 7th. They are your thoughts and they belong to you. So the report card is not your parents' report card. It's not your teacher's report card. It is your report card which tells you about the way you have handled the entire year. Now, some of you may be very happy with it, and the others may not be so happy. So, if you are happy with it, great. Pay gratitude to all those who've joined hands to bring that happiness to you. And if you are not so happy about it, then reflect upon it. Today, when your teachers give the report card to you, before you go home, take a hard look at the report card in absolute silence for just 15 minutes, looking at each subject intently, and think, if I am not so happy with it, what is the reason? Did I study under duress? Because my parents were there forcing me to do that. And my aim is to not be scolded at home. If children, that is your aim, that you're going to study just because so that you are not scolded at home, then it's a very, very narrow aim, because once that force goes away, you'll be nowhere. So, I was talking of reflections. Look at it this way. Have I got these grades because my parents kept on teaching me throughout the year? Have I got these because I had a tuition teacher who forced me to study? Or is it because my teacher threatened me that she would write remarks if I do not finish my work? Or, the most important, are these grades there because I worked in the last 15 days and I woke up each night before the exam? Do not appreciate yourself for that. If you've got the grades by sitting the whole night, a day prior to the exam, or if you studied only during the last 15, 20 days or maybe a month, then you have to really question yourself hard. That were you comfortable doing that? Did you enjoy the learning process, and how much of it do you remember now for the next year? Those of you who've not studied the entire year and they know they haven't studied, yet they have reached maybe 70% or 80%, and they feel I'm brilliant because I can do this in 1 month. Try to understand. You've got the marks, but you've not learnt the way to live life. what you are doing in middle school teaches you how to live life. The day you understand, you have to move ahead of time. The day you understand, you have to prepare well for even the minutest of things. You shall have carved yourself a beautiful life. The life belongs to you. It's in your hands. Each report card tells you the direction to which you have to take the life and how. And all the best for the coming session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for empowering us. That will surely help us face the day ahead. Our perception of a situation governs our actions and our thoughts towards it. For some, getting a 70% is enough, while some will still cry at a 95. The important thing in life should be to have a great aim and a determination to attain it. Use your low marks as motivation and not as a source of shame. You must remember that a man's success is not always measured by how high he climbs, but by how high he bounces when he hits the bottom. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow.
श्री कृष्ण ने गीता में बात कही गंभीर, श्री कृष्ण ने गीता में बात कही गंभीर, औरों से दुनिया लड़े, लड़े स्वयं से वीर.
The students of class 9 will now present before you a song, a dose of inspiration to help you believe in yourself in the face of self-doubt.
खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे खूंटी से बंधी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू मौसम का है मेहमान तू दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए खुद को जरा पहचान तू तू धूप है छम से बिखर तू है नदी ओ बेखबर बह चल कहीं उड़ चल कहीं दिल खुश जहां तेरी तो मंजिल है वही तू क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू मौसम का है मेहमान तू बासी जिंदगी उदासी ताजी हंसने को राजी गर्मा गर्म सारी अभी अभी है उतारी जिंदगी तो है बताशा मीठी मीठी सी है आशा चख ले रख ले हथेली से ढक ले इसे तुझ में अगर प्यास है बारिश का घर भी पास है रोके तुझे कोई क्यों भला संग संग तेरे आकाश है तू धूप है शम से बिखर तू है नदी ओ बेखबर बह चल कहीं उड़ चल कहीं दिल खुश जहां तेरी तो मंजिल है वही खुल गया आसमां का रास्ता देखो खुल गया मिल गया खो गया था जो सितारा मिल गया रोशन हुई सारी जमीन जगमग हुआ सारा जहां, उड़ने को तू आजाद है, बंधन कोई अब है कहाँ। तू धूप है शम से बिखर, तू है नदी ओ बेखबर, बह चल कहीं, बह चल कहीं, उड़ चल कहीं, उड़ चल कहीं, दिल खुश जहां, तेरी तो मंजिल है वही। ओ क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू, मौसम का है मेहमान तू।
Let this day be a reminder that you are special. We now have Sargun Bhalla of class 8 to recollect the year gone by and the lessons learnt.
Vande Matram. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. The magic in new beginnings is truly the most powerful of them all. Greetings to one and all present here. The year 2022 was a really special year, at least for me. This was the year when things actually started to get better. We have acquired a lot from this year, be it virtues of self-confidence, teamwork, decision-making, or being reliable, apart from all those fun-filled, cherishable moments. Through the exemplary celebrations of the year and every inter and intra-school event, we have not only utilized every opportunity to improve ourselves, but have also created various precious memories and experiences which will be etched in our hearts forever. Most importantly, what we have gained from this year is an understanding of our own selves, our own potential. We have realized our capabilities and will continue to put in the initiative to effectively utilize them. We all are unique in our own way. Some of us may be good in academics, while some of us may be good in sports or in any other co-curricular activity. We just need to comprehend our strengths and weaknesses alike and work on them. Winston Churchill once said, and I quote, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. One must believe in oneself and never give in. Good things will come to us if we focus on the positives and let go of the negatives. Difficulties come in many forms in every phase of life. It is to you to decide whether to run away from them, succumb to them, or fight them like a warrior. But one thing that we all must remember is, an arrow can only be shot by pulling it backward. When life is dragging you back with difficulties, it means it's going to launch you into something great. So just focus and keep aiming." And on this note, I would like to bid adieu with a smile to the session that has passed and look forward to the session 2023-24 with optimism. Wish you all the very best for the year ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Sargun. It is now time to set the stage for the Jaipurian choir to take over, to raise our moods, and let them charge our spirits with their melodies and beats.
हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, हर दरिया हो तो बार बार, आशाएं आशाएं आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीनने, आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी, आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। आशाएं आशाएं आशाएं, आशाएं आशाएं आशाएं, आशाएं आशाएं आशाएं, आशाएं आशाएं आशाएं।
कई जीत बाकी हैं, कई हार बाकी हैं, अभी तो जिंदगी का सार बाकी है। यहां से चले हैं नए मंजिल के लिए, यह तो एक पन्ना है, अभी तो पूरी किताब बाकी है।
We now have Yashita Yadav of class 7th to share her journey with us. The year it was, thank God, the year it was. A normal year indeed, where everything came back to normal. Good morning everyone, this is Yashita Yadav from class 7. To begin with, I remember a quote by Marcus Zusak and I would love to share it. I quote, "People observe colors of a day only at its beginnings and its ends. But to me, it's quite clear that a day merges through a multitude of shades and intonations with each passing moment. A single hour can consist of different colors." Unquote. After the year 2021 to 22 ended, it was time to leave behind the negativity and unmet dreams and to look forward to new beginnings. It was like having a big white sheet of paper to draw on, a day full of possibilities. The year 2022 to 23 started with abundant hope and happiness. After 2 years of online and hybrid learning, we were introduced to many methods that we were not used to anymore. We started with the school activities, which gave us a creative room to express what we felt. Through the medium of the school activities, I was able to build upon my artistic and creative abilities. This year was a roller coaster ride of learning and emotion. As the end comes closer and nearer, my heartbeat grows louder and runs faster. But I just stay. Thank you. Thank you, Yashita. Last but not the least, I invite Kashri Srivastav of class 6.
Vande Mataram. A very good morning to one and all present here. I am Kashvi Srivastav from grade 6. We can all agree that this year was a splendid experience for all of us and offered a lot of fun and unique memories we'll treasure forever. The year that went by was more than just exciting for us. After 2 long years, we were finally able to meet our friends and teachers in person. As we stepped into the middle school, it provided us with new experiences that would help us along our journey in school life. Our teachers were gentle and helped us to hone our skills for our all-round development. Group projects and classroom activities were always the fun part, enabling us to be friendly, collaborate with others, and learn qualities that would help us to become good leaders, while sharing jokes and having laughs with our friends. A lot changed this year. from practical tests to the procedure of our exams and changes in our report cards. The resumption of activities along with inter and intra-school competitions was indeed a happy moment for me. I could finally start learning something new, assess my performance and make more friends. The preparation for the much awaited Founders Day exhibition polished our communication and presentation skills and added a lot of fun and exhilaration to our routine. The year that went by was indeed a magnificent one, and its memories will always be etched in my heart.
We often need reassurance in life. We have for you now a dance performance which will surely put a smile on all your faces.
खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे खूंटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू मौसम का है मेहमान तू ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए खुद को जरा पहचान तू धूप है जब से बिखर तू है नदी ओ बेखबर बह चल कहीं उड़ चल कहीं दिल खुश रहा तेरी तो मंजिल है वही Yo, listen up now, smooth out, hear the bell ring. Then I got hold out, I'ma do my thing. I'ma be rich, dressed in bling. I'ma spread ish, then make you sing. Smooth out, hear the bell ring. Then I got hold out, I'ma do my thing. I'ma be rich, dressed in bling. I'ma spread ish, then make you sing. खोई खोई आँखों में जो मीठे मीठे सपने क्या ये दिल करे पहले पहले दिन की ये नई नई सुबह आओ चल करे हमको चबाते जाए सबको बताते जाए अपनी हसरतें यार मत भूले जगह है ये बड़ी फुल सुनो सुनो जरा लेट मी से भूलेंगे हम तो नहीं सोचेंगे हम भी कभी सुन के ये दिन सभी आएंगे ना 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 सीखेंगे हम ये यही है क्या गलत क्या सही सुन के ये दिन सभी आएंगे ना 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 आएंगे ना
I now request Neha ma'am to please come and say a few words.
Okay, so whatever I had thought, my dearest principal has already said everything. But there's a story in my mind I would like to share it with you. So once there was a farmer, he went to a ashram and said that I want to donate all my cows. I'm done with them. So the disciple went to the Guruji and he said ki this farmer is there at the doorsteps and he's saying that take all the cows away. The Guru was very happy. He said that now we'll have more of milk, we'll have a lot of ghee. Fine, welcome. After a few days, the farmer came back and said that now I want my cows back. So disciple said that see now this person is fine, is asking for his cows again. So Guruji said, let him take it away. They were creating so much of filth, so much of cow dung, so much of work was for them. So the point is, whatever comes your way, take it positively. You'll be very anxious about your report card, I know. When you get your report card, just look at your strengths, make them stronger. Look at your weak points, work on them. Small, small steps each day will make your result better. No one else has to judge you. You have to judge yourself. You have to be a better version of yourself. This was the year by. But for the new session, make sure that you all cover your notebooks yourself. Your uniform is spick and span, neatly dressed. 21st March, 7:30, you're here on the gate. No one should get late. Did you enjoy the assembly? So can we have a round of applause for class 9 for presenting this for us? Such a melodious assembly, beautiful dance, very well anchored. Thank you, Farheen ma'am, for all the efforts.
3 cheers for all Jaipurians. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Thank you.
We are grateful to have you as a mentor. With this, we come to the end of today's program. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the principal, Mrs. Promini Chopra ma'am, Vice Principal, Mr. Vidyarthi sir, Headmaster Senior School, Mr. Vinay Pandey, Headmistress Middle School, Mrs. Neha Singh ma'am, and Mrs. Deepa Vahi ma'am for the time and guidance throughout. Fear not, every end is a new beginning. We leave you to ponder how you'll make the most of the opportunities in the new session. And always remember to never restrict school to just studies. Expand yourself, making mistakes, and make lifelong friends. Thank you everyone for giving us your precious time.